Welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing to this YouTube channel. 2023 top APC shifting reviews what will happen to Tinubu in a southwestern state. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu's presidential ambition has got a major boost ahead of the 2023 general election. Some APC shiftings have criticized Tinubu's choice of Kashim Shettima as his running mate because both are Muslims. Former Speaker of Ondo State, Victor Olabimtan, however, noted that Tinubu is the candidate to beat in the forthcoming election. Victor Olabimtan, a former Speaker of the Ondo State House of Assembly, has said that the state would deliver over 80% vote for the running APC and its presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Legit Nigeria reports that Olabimtan, who is the chairman of Tinubu Solidary Vanguard, said the ex-Lagos governor possessed the capabilities to take the country out of the economic woes. Olabimtan said Tinubu remained the best choice for the Yoruba race and Nigeria in general. He spoke in Akure at a meeting with executives of the various support groups in the state. The former speaker urged the groups to embark on massive wooing of voters using all available channels of communication. Tinubu is the best candidate for Nigeria. Hey, Nigerian nation, what do you say to this? Tinubu is the best candidate of Nigeria. Wow. To rule Nigeria, really? Well, let's move on. He charged them to educate the electorate on why Tinubu is the candidate that could break the cycle of poverty, embezzlement, and insecurity. Olabimtan said, I appeal to the Christian Association of Nigeria and other interest groups aggrieved by the Muslim ticket to shoot their swords, as the decision was not to undermine anyone or group, but a winning strategy. We have to swing into action and map out strategy to ensure Tinubu wins on those states with landslide victory. Tinubu's presidential ambition gets a boost with endorsements from powerful Eastern politicians. Meanwhile, Legit Nigeria had previously reported that Tinubu's presidential bid was greeted with a huge boost after getting the endorsement of a former gubernatorial aspirant of the PDP in Enugu State, Dinge Joseph Ono. It was reported that Ono described Tinubu as a legend of modern-day Nigerian politics, stating that his records and reputation over time precedes him. Wow. The Enugu State-born politician made reference to Tinubu's time he and his cohort fought against the oppressive military regime in the early and late 90s. Wow, so this is what's going on. Some people are saying that Tinubu is the best candidate for the presidency. Wow. I laugh. Like, this is kind of funny. They're saying he will be the one that will fight against poverty, embezzlement, and corruption in Nigeria. Are they really serious? Is this really real? Are they joking? Is this a joke? Okay, now before I even make my own comment, let's go to what people have been saying. Let's look at people's comments on this particular topic, this thing going on in Nigeria right now. Andrew Atiyota said, that's why they bomb the old church, because of idiots like this who have eyes to see but cannot see. Please, my sister, be my brother. They have eyes, they cannot see. They are saying that Tinubu is the best candidate. Who told you so? He has paid you, right, to help him, entice people. Help him, as they said, help him woo voters to vote for him in this 2023 election. This is not going to happen. This is not going to happen. He can never win in the Western, in the Yoruba nations, in the Yoruba state. He can never win because they wouldn't support him. We don't believe he's the best candidate, and he can never be. Obadio Makama said, collect his money and vote against him. Oga, if you don't want to vote for him, don't vote for him. Don't be bribed and then don't do what you're bribed for. Just stick to your side. the right or the wrong side. Stick to it. Don't just collect his money and then no vote, because he might come out wrong against you, might backfire against you. So another person, Oladimeji Oguntola, said, maybe he's talking for Ondo State's set of stupid politicians. Children are at home. This is as a result of ASU strike. Insecurities. People have been kidnapped all over. Just get into a bus, go into a working place, and they don't come back. They're kidnapped. Students have been kidnapped from their school, secondary school, primary school, universities. If you heard about the one at Abuja, students are already packing home because they are scared. Inflation's price is going high. Have you heard of how much is dollar now? 70, I think 710 or 715 today. And this man is saying that he's the one that's going to remove poverty and embezzlement in Nigeria. This is a lie. This is a big lie. Things are going expensive in this, in Lagos. I don't know if you're in Lagos right now. Things are going so expensive. If you want to get something today and then they tell you 1,000 naira, if you go tomorrow, they might tell you 1,500. Inflation's it's going so high. It's running. As if, this man has the guts to come out and tell us that Tinubu's regime is going to take away poverty and investment. Wow. Let's move to another one, please. Let me not talk. Let me know. I don't want to come. Let's just look at what people are commenting on, because if I start talking, we will not end today. Ugochukwu Adibe said, if you have your Oduduwa nation, will you sincerely vote for Tinubu to lead Oduduwa to prosperity? Let me do that again. If you have your Oduduwa nation, will you sincerely vote for Tinubu to lead Oduduwa to prosperity? Hypocrite. Hypocrite. He said Tinubu wants to lead us into prosperity. He wants to lead us, to wealth. He wants to take Nigeria from economic chaos. Would you vote for Tinubu in the Oduduwa? Will you vote for him to take Oduduwa from Shebus? Will you vote for him? That is a question. You're recommending him for Nigeria, but who you recommending for yourself? It's because you're not being affected. That's why all these things are going on. Politicians and their children are not being affected. Their families are not being affected by what is happening in Nigeria right now. Their children are abroad schooling. They are not being stopped by ASU. They are schooling. No strike, nothing. So, when they ask us to vote, they are well assured that if anything happens, they can just quickly fly abroad. And that's the worst thing. That's why the Yoruba nations are standing on their ground, saying we should just succeed from this country called Nigeria, because the politicians don't care about us. They just, after 4 years, try to woo us to vote for them. Make empty promises, Then after doing the 4 years, we suffer hunger, bad roads, no light, strikes. Can you imagine the ASU strike? It's more than 5 months right now. And the children are in school, abroad. Well, let's not talk too much. Owo Oyebode said, I believe Olabimtan is broke and now looking for relevance. So this is what this man is saying now. Olabimtan is broke. So when you say something good about these people, they like you, and they might even call you and then give you money. Maybe this is what Olabimtan is expecting. He's broke. He needs relevance. He wants the light of the media to shine on him so he can get money from Tinubu. This is what Oyebode is saying. Andrew Atiota said, you said the truth. He is desperate for money. Olabimtan is desperate for money. Maybe that's why he's doing this. Why would you just come out and say he's the best candidate? What the? Bamidele James said, I can say categorically that Tinubu will lose Southwest by 90% come 2023 election. Okay. Because what just happened at Osun State, the Adeleke, it will shock them more and more. The one they just experienced, the loss they just experienced, the election they just lost, is just a tip of the iceberg. More is to come before the 2023 general election. Yeah, more is to come. So, for those of saying Tinubu is the best candidate. I laugh.